Hello families, this is Mrs. Skinner. I'd like to welcome you to our virtual orientation for the Plains Elementary School. We're going to be going over the things that we typically would do in person if we were face-to-face this year. This presentation will cover many things: introduction of our staff, explanation of our new format called Canvas, our building schedule, talk about synchronous and asynchronous learning, the attendance requirements of students, the Bulldog Way, the materials and supplies distribution, technology, our typical annual parent notices, and any contact information you would need to ask any questions. Our office staff includes me, Mrs. Skinner, the principal, Miss Sykes, our assistant principal, and Mrs. Armstrong, our secretary.
The next slide you're going to take a look at is the one that talks about Canvas. This is our new online learning management system. It's what the students are going to use to log in each day to classes. It's where they're going to communicate to teachers, and it's where they're going to get their assignments. If you want to take a look at the bottom two links, these are videos that you can watch with your students to help you both better understand both of the learning systems. All right, what you're looking at now is how you're going to find out who your teacher is this year. In the past, we've posted them on the front glass doors of the school, but this year, your teacher is going to reach out to you. Each teacher will be providing their own class orientation. It could be in the form of a Zoom link, it could be in the form of a recorded video, or it might even be a combination of both. You may even hear from them through a phone call or an email before they send you the orientation. Either way, if you haven't heard from a teacher from the Plains Elementary by the end of the day next Friday, August 28th, please let us know.
This is a copy of our daily schedule. You'll notice that it only indicates Tuesday through Friday. Mondays will be set aside for asynchronous learning, and that is when teachers will meet as teacher teams. We will meet as staff, as a whole staff. Teachers will be planning and creating lessons, and then they will also be contacting parents during those times on Monday. Tuesdays and through Fridays will be used for synchronous learning, when teachers will be meeting with classes, whole group, small group, one-on-one. Please note that teachers will be sending out their specific schedules closer to the first day of school. So let's talk about what synchronous and asynchronous learning is. Synchronous learning is when teachers will meet face-to-face through an online platform like Zoom with students in either whole groups, small groups, or even one-on-one with students that need some extra support. Asynchronous learning is when students are able to complete activities, assignments, any projects independently, offline, so that they would do that in any time of the day. It did not have to be during a specific time. Students will be expected to participate in the activities and lessons that the teacher prepares for them each day.
The slide you're looking at right now talks a little bit about attendance. Now, attendance will look a little different to all of us here at the Plains Elementary than it does on a typical day. You heard Mrs. Skinner talk about synchronous and asynchronous learning a bit earlier in this orientation. Teachers are going to create both types of activities for the students, and students need to attend to both. Now, if a student is ill or they cannot join one of these synchronous or real-time face-to-face events or activities, the parent will need to contact the teacher so that that student is not marked as an unexcused absence. They can make arrangements to complete this activity at another time, but it's really important that the parent be in contact with that child's teacher so that this doesn't happen. Please remember that attendance will be taken every single day, just like it is here on a normal day. It'll be reported to the office, and if a parent communicates that that absence is due to an illness, a doctor's excuse, just like on a regular day, the student won't be marked as unexcused, but we need to hear from that parent in all cases. We're all familiar with the bulldog way here at the Plains Elementary. It's what's expected of us on a given day. It's where and when we need to be safe, be responsible, be respectful, and what it should look like in every single part of the school. So given our situation now, we're not actually in the building, but we are still in school, and so the bulldog way is still in place. The item that you see in front of you, the chart, shows how to be safe, responsible, and respectful while you're online. You can take a look at those next to the stars, and it talks about how to keep your device safe. It talks about where you should set up a learning space so that you can tune into your teacher's lessons. It talks about how to be responsible and to take care of your devices and the supplies and stuff that you're provided. And the last one is probably the most important. It's how to be respectful during these meetings, during Zoom meetings. Take a look at them. If you have any questions, let your teacher know.
Through the generous support of our Kids on Campus program and our PTO, we were able to purchase supplies, school supplies for all students. In their tubs, they will be receiving, they will have items like crayons, markers, colored pencils, regular pencils, glue sticks, anything that they would need to complete work at home. Now, this bin is so exciting and so great to have, and I know students are going to be very thrilled when they open it up and see all the new supplies. But we need to take care of our supplies. That means by keeping everything in the bin, putting them away when we're finished in a safe spot so we have them for the next day. These supplies will also be brought back to school when we begin face-to-face learning. So it's important that we take care of them, keep them in a safe spot, because when we come back, you're going to need them. We will be having a pickup day for parents to come and pick up all their supplies, workbooks, any other materials that the teachers may have put together, like math manipulatives for math games and math activities. This pickup will be on Wednesday, August 26th, between 10 and 1 p.m. and it'll be a similar drive-through style as we did with the Chromebooks in the spring.
Technology is going to be an important part of our learning experience as we move forward through this. And we talked about some new platforms that we were using for students to learn and to set up a classroom. Every student should have a Chromebook in order to access Canvas and how to communicate with teachers. And these Chromebooks need to have working mics and working cameras. Now, if by some chance these Chromebooks develop issues or you need a replacement, you'll need to email that link there in front of you where it says ACS Tech Help. They'll be able to head you in the right direction. If you have any other issues with technology, like maybe you can't sign into your forms or your Google account's locked up, anything that you see below there, those are the email addresses you can use to email for help in those cases. Each morning when you get up and you get ready to log into your classes, you're going to need a way to do that, and that's what this slide talks about. The first thing you're going to do is to log into your Google account. Now, you've heard us talk about a couple different platforms that we're going to be using. Clever is one that your teacher is going to tell you a little more about, but to access it, you're going to go up into your bookmarks bar on the top left corner. When you click on that and open it, Clever is going to be in your list. You'll click on Clever and move forward. Again, your teacher will tell you a little more about when to use this, but it's available in the left top should you need it. The other one, the one you're going to check into every morning, is Canvas. Canvas is what you will open your Chromebook, you'll log into Google, and you'll open your Canvas account so that you can communicate with your teachers and find out what your lessons are. Canvas is located in the waffle, the Google Apps waffle. This is the set of 9 dots on the right-hand side next to the big bulldog. Once you click on that waffle, if you scroll down, Canvas will have a red circular star app. Click on Canvas and it'll take you from there. Every
year I'm required to discuss the Plains Elementary being designated as a Title I school. And what this means is we receive federal funds for programs that are part of the Elementary Secondary Education Act. And these funds purchase technology, materials, curriculum, teachers, and so we're able to give some more support to our students that attend the Plains Elementary. As a parent of a child that's in a Title I school, you have the right to request information about the professional qualifications of your child's teacher or paraprofessional. Also, I just wanted to point out the educational rights of children and youth that are homeless. Please, students and families that are considered homeless are eligible for services from our district. If you need any assistance, please contact me at school. Also, please know that we do have a school social worker who can also help with any assistance that families may need. Finally, we're going to leave you with the contact information. If you have any questions, concerns, anything that we can help you with, please feel free to reach out to us. We've listed our email addresses and the school phone. Also, any issues with technology, any of the accounts that students have, there are emails there that you can email those people and they will get back to you as soon as they can. We hope that we have a great year, and we miss all of our students. We really want to be back face to face. But for now, have a good afternoon.